Nice of you to drop in.
Hello people, I'm the Comic Book Gamer, and today I'm going to be talking about Convergence issue number 7, and I will be getting in spoilers, so if you're worried about that, then leave now. But yeah, let's get into it. So Convergence issue 7, I loved it. It is my favorite issue of Convergence so far. It started off a little weak, but the art's pretty good. It's by a guy that I had no idea who he was. Because for me, it made no sense that DC had been putting a ton of no-names on Convergence, which is supposed to be a huge event, but instead of putting like their best artists, they've been putting some people that aren't very good. This guy's a no-name, but he's pretty good. I thought the art was really good. There were some great panels. But anyways, what's going on here is all these different heroes are fighting, something we were promised from the beginning, but never really happened. And now all these different heroes are actually fighting, and it's a really cool panel. Well, just like straight up page, seeing all these guys fighting, and that was awesome. Like, you see Green Arrow, Superman, they're all just fighting while Deimos is watching them, like, yeah, fight for my amusement and all that. And then Telos comes out of nowhere, and he's like, okay, it's time to stop you, but Deimos just puts him in his place, like, no, I've got all the power. But it turns out that Deimos is actually afraid of Telos a little bit, because he sees that he's the only one with, like, the power to challenge him. Anyways, while this is all going on, the New 52 heroes are outside of Telos, well, the planet, and they're looking in, and they're like, how do we save? Well, Superman's like, how do we save everyone? Because Batman and some other people are like, just get out of there, it doesn't matter. Superman's like, we need to save everyone on that planet, and I thought that was cool to seeing a bit more pre-New 52 Superman in the New 52 Superman. He's like, no, we need to save everyone on that planet. I like seeing that. They're outside the planet with Oracle, which is sort of DC's crappy version of the Watcher. Well, Scott Lobdell introduced him in the, is that one Kryptonian story arc in Superman? I hated it so much that I didn't even bother to remember the name of the story arc. It was Hell was the dude's name. He was basically a crappier Zod. Anyways, that's when Oracle was introduced. Not Oracle Barbara Gordon, but Oracle as in this giant stone dude that watches when stuff dies and all that. Anyways, we get this really cool, page to where it shows all the different, like, Superman, Supergirls, and Martian Manhunters, because those are the three that are watching the planet, and I just like that. I thought that was really cool to see, like, seeing all the different versions of them. But anyways, we go back to the heroes that are fighting, and we see Hal Jordan's like, you know, Deimos, a word I want to talk to you. He's like, you dare? He's like, of course I dare. I'm Hal Jordan. And that was awesome. He's like, you've given me quite the headache. He's tired of being trapped. He wants to leave, and then Deimos just like beats the crap out of him. I was like, aw, that sucks. Come on, this is Parallax Hal Jordan, the one that knocked Superman down in one punch, pre-New 52 Superman, in one punch. This guy is freaking powerful, and then he just takes him out really easily. But they keep doing more fighting between Telos and Deimos, and they're fighting, and Telos finally gets the upper hand, but then Deimos is like, no, you don't. And then Hal Jordan comes back. He's like, yeah, I'm tired of you. Just blasts him. He's like, you know, you're the worst kind of villain, one obsessed with power for power's sake. And then he just destroys him. The thing he says before he kills him, he says, you bore me. And just kills him. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's the Parallax Hal Jordan. That was awesome. I loved it. It was so cool to see, because that is a character I care about. Throughout this whole thing, they've been doing Earth 2 heroes that I don't care about, but bringing in Parallax Hal Jordan and having him just kill Deimos was awesome. I love that. Like, there's just this giant crater left of where Deimos was. And then after that, Hal Jordan's like, hey, Telos, harness all that power and rebuild our world. Because Deimos could have done that, but he decided to harness it for bad. And Telos is like, well, all that energy's kind of gone now. It's, like, dispersed. Because if you haven't read the previous issues, what happened was Deimos took all of this power from these time travelers, and he, like, just channeled it to himself, so that way he became super powerful. It was weird, but that's what happened. And so Hal's like, yeah, just rebuild our universe. And he's like, no, it's like all that energy is just dispersing into the universe and stuff now. And so we see all that energy like bust into the universe out of the planet, and it's like destroying Oracle. And Supergirl's like, he's breaking apart, because, you know, they're sitting on top of Oracle, and Oracle says, no, all of reality is. So all of reality is breaking right now because of all that energy that just like went when Deimos got destroyed by Hal Jordan. So yeah, I really loved this issue. At first, I was disappointed because I was like, no, Hal just got taken out super easily. That's stupid. And then he comes back and kills him. I was like, okay, you made up for it. This issue was awesome. I loved it. It was amazing. Like, just seeing Hal Jordan come back and just destroy Deimos, because I did not like Deimos at all, and then bring in Hal Jordan to do it, to take him out. That was awesome. I loved it. And it's fulfilling more on some of the promises we got when we first saw the, Convergence being announced, and they're like, hey, it's Hunger Games for DC. I was like, alright, at least it'll be cool to see. But throughout the main Convergence book, we haven't really gotten those fights. Sometimes we have, but throughout the main Convergence book, we haven't really gotten anything like that. We've just been palling around with the Earth 2 heroes. Now we finally get to see a big battle between all these different heroes, and I love seeing that. And yeah, next issue is the one where like New 52 is really brought into the Convergence. At least that's what they're saying. So yeah, this issue was great. I definitely recommend buying it. It's the best issue of Convergence, because Convergence has had a lot of ups and downs so far. This issue was really good. But yeah, if you guys have read the issue, please let me know in the comments below what you guys think of it. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like.